What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
What we do here is go back.
Hey, that's me. And that's James Taylor's Greatest Hits album. It's one of the first records I ever bought back in 2004. I'm not exactly sure whether it was the first. I'm also not sure why I decided to start collecting vinyl. I guess it was at least partially because one of my friends had a record player, and I could walk into a record store with $20 and walk out with 2 big sacks of records. And for some reason I don't quite understand, vinyl's back. Record sales have tripled since 2011. While they still only account for 6% of total music sales, the medium seems to be everywhere.
So I was wondering, who's driving this vinyl craze? Is it old people who are just trying to find a lost remnant of their youth? Or is it young kids who are trying to grab some nostalgic kitsch for their bedrooms? Most thought pieces I've read have attributed the vinyl revival to kids who never really had a physical connection with their music. Now, me personally, I can attest to that. I grew up in an age of LimeWire and BitTorrent. I started collecting because I thought it was cool. I thought Led Zeppelin was cool. I thought Jimi Hendrix was cool. I mean, this album, I used to dance with my mom in the kitchen. She had a cassette version. And I mean, look at this. You don't get this with a CD. It's Grand Funk Railroad. Looks like a silver dollar. And when people come over to my house, the first thing they do is go to my record player and go to my record collection and look through my records. I wanted to talk to people who deal with vinyl on a daily basis. So I went straight to the DJs, people who spin regularly. Now here's DJ Scribe.
You know, I had become lazy. Like, the digital thing really makes you lazy. Like, you know, we were all DJs were used to carrying hundreds of pounds of records to every gig. I used to live on a 5-story walk-up, and I would take like 5 or 6 crates of records to a gig playing 6 hours, you know? And it got to the point where, you know, you could just fit everything in a little bag, in a backpack or whatever, and everyone got used to that. And
It's dramatically new, made possible only through years of research, inventions, and innovation.
I've been collecting since I was like a little kid.
Fabio owns Xerox Records, a store located in Brooklyn's Williamsburg neighborhood. He's run the place since '96 and been collecting since the early '70s.
You know, Neil Young records sell for between $25 and $40, new pressings. I mean, that's a little crazy. A kid collecting, they've got to have serious resources, or else they just can't get involved. And that's why there's all this like kids downloading free MP3s. And if I was a kid and I didn't have money, I'd probably do the same thing. But they're being cheated, in terms of sound quality, in terms of a whole experience. They had this artwork, they had the record, it was a physical interaction. You had to like put it on, you couldn't walk away from it, you had to sit down and actually listen to the goddamn thing.
Excuse me, Mr. DJ. I come here all the time.
That's Jennifer Nash. She also goes by the Duchess. She's part of an all-female DJ collective called 4 on the Floor. She's relatively new to DJing, and she started on vinyl.
20% of people are there because we're playing records. And like everyone else is there because they want to party. And it has history, like people have been playing this like way before my time, like in different environments, and it's meant different things to different people. And now I get to have it, and I get to create an experience with it for other people and myself.
So I guess there's a lot of reasons why people might want to collect records or play music on vinyl. But for me, I just like to put on a Donna Summer record and dance.
Then watch as it opens a new world of fun and enjoyment for you and your family.
This is where I'd spin my mom, right here. So subscribe if you're so kind, and see you next week.